This is Job 10 and 14. If I sin, then thou markest me, and thou wilt not acquit me of mine iniquity. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with truth, sincerity, with charity, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice. We are ready to live, salute you. So I just want to go into this lesson. All right. And I'm going to call it something to the effect of, I'm going to call it Mark the Man. It's Lucky. I'm going to call it Mark the Man. All right. And this is a side note, because we have a whole camp that's using this scripture to try to say this is talking about the MOTB. All right. The MOTB is the micro C-hip. All right. Let me say that. The MOTB, all right, is the micro C-hip. Okay? That's what it is. Okay? The injectable implantable device that would be put either in your hand or your forehead or both. Okay? Whether you're left-handed or right-handed or ambidextrous. All right? This will be the new form of payment. And this is the prophecy that John the Revelator spoke about on the Isle of Patmos. All right, this is going to be the hour of temptation. That temptation being whether or not you eat, whether or not you buy or sell, whether or not you can live in a certain place or not. All right, things like that, travel, and that's going to dictate all those things, right, and identify you. And that's what that is. So, but yeah. So to get back to my point, right? As a prophet, sometimes you feel, well, actually all the time, for me, for some people, you feel like a marked man, okay? And the fact of the matter is you are, okay? You're a marked man, all right? You are in the crosshairs of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua as a prophet. And that's something that we have to remember, all right? As the scripture says, the axe is laid to the root of the tree. Every tree that bring forth not good fruit is hewn down, all right? And movies I've heard them say cut them down, and that was order to actually fire a gun or a weapon, all right. So we are in the crosshairs of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, all right. And throughout the scriptures you can see that sentiment being echoed, because the prophets, in fact, let me get a scripture. All right, this is Job. I started 15. So that my soul chooses strangling and death rather than my life, I loathe it. I will not live always. Let me alone, for my days are vanity. What is man that thou shouldest magnify him, and that thou shouldest set thine heart upon him, and that thou shouldest visit him every morning and try him every moment? All right. And it feels like that sometimes. Like, damn, bro, I'm thinking about that song, I'll Be Watching You. Okay. I believe that's Sting. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I believe that was Sting. Puff Daddy tried to remake it, but anyway, moving on. The Lord's, because in that song it says, every step you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. And in that song, it's funny because, it's spiritual, because he was talking about a woman. All right. he was talking about a woman, and spiritually we're Yahweh Shemi Shai's bride. So he's watching us, man. Like like I'm watching you, you know, and that's what it is, man. You're always in the crosshairs, man. We are always in the crosshairs, right? But yeah, that's how that works. So yeah, as a prophet, man, and then that on top of the fact that Yahweh Shemi Shai is not gonna let the prophet's sins abound, man. Yahweh Shemi Shai is not gonna let the prophet's sins pile up. All right. So when so when the men of the Lord get into a pattern of fucking up, that's when he would knock them on their shit to get them in the right path, because that's not for them, right? That's for the world. That's for people who aren't that he is not give a fuck about. Okay. Right. That's why the scripture says, if you be chastened, then you are sons. Roughly paraphrasing that scriptures. Okay. Because, the scriptures, Yahweh Shemar Shai likens us unto sheep. To quote the elder Yashawamba, sheep are very gullible animals, man. They could veer off and just think they still going the right way, and then they fucking lost. You know what I'm saying? That shit could happen. So, and that's why Yahweh Shemi Shai will send that, spiritual sheepdog will come bite you on your ass. All right. But let me get another scripture. Right. And the prophets, when the Lord is putting that heat on, because the scripture says his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. There's a lot to unpack in just that short scripture. You know what I mean? Meaning he sees your ass all the time, everything you do, every thought, everything. You're just completely transparent, right? Okay. All right. And you're going to be under that heat. Okay. All right. Because, the closer he has to observe you, the more heat's going to be on you. It's like a magnifying glass, all right? The closer he has to observe you, the closer in he has to observe you, the more heat you're going to feel. All right? So, but this is Lamentations 3:1. I am the man that have seen affliction by the rod of his wrath. And so this is Jeremiah. All right. All right. The prophet Jeremiah, basically telling us, you know what I'm saying? Because this world has an image of what a man of the Lord is going to look like and talk like and sound like, and what he's life going to be like, and it doesn't match up with what we're reading at all. You know what I mean? But I digress. It says, he hath led me and brought me into darkness, but not light, right? Surely against me is he turned. He turneth his hand against me all the day, right? Because, the scriptures talk about how if the Lord's not dealing with you, it's basically likened on him to turning his face from you, right? All right, and we don't want Yahweh Shemi Shai to turn his face from us, right? That means he's just not dealing with us, man. Like it's over with. Like, fuck you. Like, I'm not dealing with you. You in outer darkness. You could just expect everything bad that's gonna accompany your destruction, pretty much, right? But then, if you are a child of Yahweh Shemi Shai, son of Yahweh Shemi Shai, or even a daughter, okay, well, you're gonna feel that heat. You know, you're gonna feel that heat. You know, when the Lord turns his face to you, now you're under scrutiny, you know. Okay, of course this is where you want to be, because the scriptures talk about how the wicked, they do not come into the light lest they sinful deeds be reproved, right? They don't want to be scrutinized, so to speak, right? But yeah, that's where you want to be, because it says you have to be proven genuine, right? Tested by the sun's rays. My flesh and my skin hath made me old. He hath broken my bones. He hath builded against me and compassed me with a gall and travail. Right? He hath sent me in dark places as they that be dead of old. And you can feel like that sometimes, man. You know, like I've been alluding to, man. Being a prophet is not a fucking glamour show, man. Not like how IUIC would have you fucking thinking, man. You know, IUI, and it's all, you know, there's a lot of fucking termites in that fucking building, man. I can just tell you. I mean, not that I'm in it, but shit, I can see it. You know, the Lord's giving us that vision to see the fucking termites, man. You know, to see the corrosion, the you know, you see the fucking sepulcher, but no, we can see through that. We're like Superman. We can see the body in that motherfucker, man. You know, he hath hedged me about that I cannot get out. He hath made my chain heavy. And what the scripture says, man, about a servant, man. If he become idle, put on heavier fetters, man. You know, and as prophets, you know, we're still in this flesh, man. We could, you know, get laxed in certain areas, and then the Lord will put on more heat and heavier chains, man. All right, I was gonna let you rock the, you know, the light chains. You know what I'm saying? You know, you started fucking up, so you wear these now. Now you got a whole heavy ass fucking bigger yoke and shit. You know, and then that's what it is though. That's the process. Also, when I cry and shout, he shutteth out my prayer. He hath closed my ways with hewn stone. He hath made my paths crooked. Um, yep, yep. He was unto me as a bear lying in wait. And I'm thinking about the scripture in Psalms. It says he runneth upon me as a giant. Yeah. The ass whooping is real, man. As a lion in secret places. He have turned aside my ways and pulled me in pieces. He hath made me desolate. So this is how the prophet Jeremiah felt, man, because he had his people after him, man, for speaking the truth. He felt like the Lord lied to him, over chastised him, and all kind of hell, man. Like why is then I'm telling these people and I'm praying for them and they want to fucking kill me, you know? All right. And then a part of you wants to just be normal, right? It's like, hey, look, I remember years ago, the elder Malcolm in Chicago, he used to liken us unto X-Men, you know, and I've been, you know, lately watching the old X-Men cartoon series, and one aspect of the X-Men is like wanting just to seem normal to people sometimes, like just to be able to pass through people without being popped off, so to speak, you know. And but spiritually, it's like what it is these demons. They know us, man. They know the men of the Lord, And some brothers, like, they able to, creep past them a little better. Some brothers is like, man, as soon as this guy shows up, like, all these demons are activated. Like, it's like, you know, as soon as this guy walks anywhere, like, the demons just on his ass. Like, I wouldn't be, so, hey, I wouldn't be surprised if a motherfucking, I just came outside and just somebody just dropped their groceries and just start running towards me, man. like, but I digress. He have bent his bow. It'd be like that sometimes, man. Right? And, and set me as a mark for the arrow. Let me read this again. He have bent his bow and set me as a mark for the arrow. Right? So yeah, Yahweh Shemi Shai has men, and he's scopeoing us, man. Trying us at every moment, proving us. And it don't feel good sometimes because it just don't. It just don't. Because we in the flesh. That's why it don't feel good. And the flesh wants to do dumb shit. All right. He have caused the arrows of his quiver to enter into my reins. I was a derision to all my people and their song all the day. And that's a position, that we're put in, man. People mock the prophets. People laugh and scorn at us, man. We're a constant derision amongst these people, man. You have a motherfucker with lipstick on, a tutu, that's fucking 7 feet tall, can bench a fucking 1,000,000 pounds, fucking with some damn twinkle toe shoes on, and a damn purse, and mocking you, man. It's mocking us, saying we are weird, man. We got on dresses, bro. This shit is like, it's a vexation, and it's like unbelievable. It's like unbelievable, but it is what it is. Like, it is what Yahweh Shemi Shai has prescribed. So we're seeing all these things, and only thing we could think to ourselves is Salakia Yahweh Shemi Shai, man. Because we sinned, right? And but the upside of all this is, Yahweh Shemi Shai Ratazah, it leads to our salvation. All right. Yahweh Shemi Shai Ratazah, it leads to our salvation. Okay. Because the Lord set us as a mark, but that mark, Lord willing, will translate into salvation. Matter of fact, let me get a scripture on that. Right, this is Ezekiel 9:4. And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of them that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others, now these are the angels, right? And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man who man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house, right? So yeah. Set a mark, and that mark is a thawah, which is exempt, is the Hebrew word thawah, which means exempt from judgment. Okay, meaning when these judgments come down, they will pass over these particular men. All right, these particular people. well, these men, because that's what I'm reading, but the elect, period, right? So yeah, that's what we want. Book of Revelation says, I will give him a white stone. All right, that white stone in Roman culture, it represents ancient Roman culture. It represented not guilty, a not guilty verdict. All right. And at the end of the day, we hope that's what this translates into. Okay. Because it's a fight, and that's what it is, man. But Yahweh Shemiah Shah is he's dealing with fighters. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Hope there was edification within this lesson. Shalom and Abba.